Do we need a cold open for every retreat episode?
Well, I was gonna say, episode 2 of the retreat. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. My energy was starting to drop at the end of episode 1, but I think just standing up,
Yeah, we
stretching a
took a
little bit.
walk. You got some gelato, which is way too early
Oh,
for
I
gelato.
didn't get gelato.
You got so much
You're
gelato.
lying. There's no gelato.
Crazy amount of gelato.
What the hell? We went to a gelateria.
Yeah, and you told them,
give me 17 scoops of gelato, and I said it in perfect Italian too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They spoke English.
Yeah, and they were like, "Sir, please get off this table and stop flinging that pizza dough around." That was semi-racist. Oh, right. Italian's free game.
We'd love if you shouted out our podcast blank, and then they go on to explain the podcast.
Okay, tournament time. What do we do here on Tournament Style? Well, I'll tell you what we do here.
Didn't know Macintosh was an Apple until last week's episode.
Shut up.
All right, fine. It's called Tournament Style. Are you happy? The podcast is It's a two-man comedic show where we host a tournament every week and figure out the best thing in any given category.
All fantasy everything meets the Goat Show, aka the perfect podcast.
Written by Guillermo and Austin, two listeners from, you'll never guess,
Buffalo.
Austin, if you can.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad you played it in its entirety. It deserved it. Wow.
Hold on, there's 4 more minutes. I accidentally made it
I'd
quiet.
listen. That'd be fun.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Tournament Style. The tournament today is...
I can hop in here. The tournament today is the Best Secret Society.
There you go. Conspiracy Corner. If you listen to last week's episode, you know that we are on a retreat. And we're doing all these in bulk. This is episode 2.
Mm-hmm. It's now 6 a.m.
Right. Yeah. An hour has
recording
gone by.
Another thing I meant to ask you, not to interrupt, but can you give me the dates all of these episodes drop? So
this one is November 4th.
Okay, cool. Oh, I just turned 31.
You turned 45 2 days ago.
Yeah. Happy birthday to me, future Guillermo.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Halloween passed in between those 2 episodes.
Oh,
what did you
cool.
go as?
Oh, for Halloween, I went as Lord of the Rings characters. We've actually alluded to this, but me and some friends dressed up as Lord of the Rings characters.
That's right. You were Boromir.
I was Samwise.
Samwise, that's right. So you were Smeagol.
I was Smeagol.
Sorry, you were one of those eagle things.
Some of these I can't tell if you're making jokes or if you're delirious because you have Austin sleepy eyes right now. Do you want a sip of this espresso?
I do not.
All right.
There's too much gelato in that espresso.
it's a affogato, but it's 90% gelato, 95% gelato.
Okay, yeah, cool. I went as Ken from the Barbie movie.
Nice.
I'm just Ken.
Nice. Yeah. You're Mexican Ken.
Well,
sorry, you're racially
Mexican.
You're racially ambiguous Ken. Sorry, what?
So you're Mexican Samwise?
No, I'm just Samwise.
Right.
Ken has different versions of him.
I am
like there's hot Ken, there's white, there's Asian Ken, then there's Mexican Ken.
I'm rollerblade Ken.
Rollerblade? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Very cool. Did you are you taking the costume inspiration from the Barbie movie?
It's the one from the movie, yeah, where they're rollerblading.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, I got you, right.
Yeah, I a ton of people wore this costume as well as other Barbie and Kens, but it was fun to be like, "Hey Barbie, hi Barbie, hi Ken," like nice, that from the movie. So I think it's good that everyone was Barbie and Ken. Yeah.
Yeah, and also you're kind of a good guy, and I imagine the majority of people within the Ken costumes are,
Okay.
kind of assholes.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I can be an asshole.
No,
Like,
you're kind of a nice
I'm sort of
dude.
like a hot, like
Yeah, you're kind of
I like
a
pop the top at some point, kind of when shirtless with
average
the abs
guy with a heart of
popping.
gold, if that's an archetype.
Yeah, you turned 31.
I did, yeah.
You
Thanks for coming to dinner, by the way.
right. I was
Appreciate
gonna
that.
say that.
Yeah.
We went out to eat.
Our traditional dinner at Fonda San Miguel, which only cost us about $100 per person. So that's pretty good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also our brunch that we had at Hopfields was amazing.
Correct. Yeah.
And thank you for your birthday gift.
Right, I got you
Pokemon cards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was.
I thought I got you wizard chess. Look, it's right here.
Put that back.
Look, I got you this wizard chest.
A horrible.
It's unopened.
Gift.
What? You love chess?
Terrible. I don't love chess I do love.
You
wizards.
love Harry Potter.
I do love Harry Potter. Not.
You're
chess.
welcome.
Okay, put it back where you found it. It's making me nervous.
It's my gift.
It's expensive.
I know.
Oh my god. This is such a mind fuck even to me. Like, are you giving me the gift now and pretending it's the future?
Who knows?
Well,
I should have got you a gift for this retreat. Now that I think of it, that's a mistake on my part.
A retreat gift? That's fun.
No.
For his
I know
birthday.
the birthday
Yeah,
would
yeah,
be
yeah.
in those episodes.
No, that would have been really funny.
Was...
Yeah, we can pretend it's Wizard's Chess. I can clip everything around and make it sound
fine.
like I was actually surprised.
Anyway, this is tournament style. We host a tournament. It's Conspiracy Theory October, Conspiracy Corner October. We're gonna do the tournament on conspiracy theories like we did last episode. I'm your host Austin. He's the other host Guillermo.
That's me.
Guillermo, can you explain like I'm 5?
Austin is coming alive right now.
The snake detection theory.
I don't know what that is. I thought you were going to explain to me like I was 5 because I have no idea what that is.
No. I want you to explain like
okay.
I'm 5.
Let me. Do you mind if I Google this real quick?
Yeah, go ahead and Google it. If you want, you can just read. So you don't know what the snake detection theory is at all.
Well, let me read it and see.
If you had to guess what the snake detection theory is.
This article is not geared towards a 5-year-old.
Just go to Wikipedia.
I did. It's very... My brain doesn't understand it.
Would you like me to explain?
Let me... I don't know. What do you think is funner? Me struggling my way through it? Like, real question. Like, I actually... So let me just read verbatim first. Okay. Snake detection theory rests on the assumption that there are both cortical and subcortical brain structures and mechanisms that are responsible for rapid visual detection of quick avoidance reactions to snakes. Hold on a minute.
Right. So can you get what that means?
No.
You always know what a snake is.
What do you mean?
If you see a snake, you know that it's a snake.
Okay.
Sort of.
Can you say that about multiple things?
No, I don't think so.
I see a dog, I know it's a dog. Always.
No. Yeah, but snakes are more like sneaky, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. This is crazy. This is weird. This is beyond Guillermo stuff.
You won't be able, you don't need survival tips against a dog.
That's fair.
Right.
Okay.
So this is like your brain and visual. It's hard to explain.
This sounds like normal evolutionary stuff. According to this theory, predatory pressure from snakes has selected individuals who are better able to recognize them, improving their survival chances and therefore transferring such skills to their offspring. That's how evolution works. So this is just evolution.
It's not really how evolution works.
Yeah, it is.
Not
traits of the surviving parties get passed on. Of the surviving thing in the species of the individual.
That's more like yes and no. Yes.
Less people dying from snakes are reproducing than people surviving because they have the skills necessary to, you know what I mean?
But it's specific that snakes have contributed to the evolution of our visual system.
And that's where I'm not sure why yet. We haven't reached that point. We're getting there. We're getting there. Because this is a good way to set the foundation for snake detection theory, right?
From this point of view, snakes were responsible for the modification and expansion of primate visual systems, which made vision the most developed sensory interface with the external environment for modern primates.
Okay, yeah, I get that. But I could make the argument that your vision is the most crucial when it comes to survival.
Because of snakes.
No, because of anything.
Because of snakes.
No, because of just logically.
I feel like you don't understand the snake detection theory.
Let me rule the easy ones out. Touch isn't going to help you survive as much as vision, right?
I don't know.
It's not. I'm saying I like that's an easy.
It's because we don't touch snakes that often.
What are you talking about? Say you're blind, right? And you got to fight a snake.
Yeah.
How is touch going to help you?
Well,
now say you're numb and you have your vision and you have to fight a snake. You could still fuck up that snake.
Yeah,
if anything, that helps you more.
Because of the snake detection theory.
So now change snake to dog, same thing, or change to wolf.
Right, but wolves didn't attack like that.
Oh, we'll continue. Attack like what? So keep expanding on this. I'm getting there.
The concept of snakes being a special threat to humans has been confirmed by population-based studies. Ophidiophobia, the phobia of snakes, is one of the most common and intense phobias among the general population.
Are we saying that our vision evolved in a specific way because of the existence of snakes?
That's right.
I could see that. I see. It's not just about vision. It's about the type. It's about something maybe peripherally, or
we're always scared of snakes. Every human is like
right, and that's what
looking out for snakes at all times.
Right, and that's what they're kind of tacking on here is that we have this innate fear of a snake because that's again the ones who had that are surviving and passing on.
They're a snake in the grass, man. You know, there's no wolf in the grass or dog in the grass. It's
okay. I see. Right. I'm getting it more. Do we need to go back and explain it like the audience is 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see how we can wrap this. Snake detection theory is let me actually, like, if I had to explain this to like a 5-year-old. Oh, hold on a minute. Well, let me be fair. Teacher brain, I would probably be using an example like to explain this one. I don't think I can use just us words in a sentence. I have to say like, hey, you know how this. Well, snakes, this.
Interesting.
That's how I think that would be my tactic, right?
Interesting.
Let's see. Snake detection theory. Let me start with a 15-year-old, right? Snake detection theory is a theory that our eyesight evolved in a specific way influenced by the existence of snakes. I don't know if I can do this for a 5-year-old. Or I'm just, my brain is off, right? It's episode 2.
Snakes are scary.
They're scary.
And you will always know, you will always be able to detect them. So it's okay.
So snakes are scary, and our brain makes them scary because it's trying to keep us safe.
That's right.
Okay, that's closer.
So things that are scary to you,
like there's a reason you think they're scary.
Yeah, it's scary to you, but it'll be okay because you know that they're scary, so you can stay away from them.
I wonder. Let's thought experiment over to heights. You think there's an evolutionary reason we're afraid of heights?
1,000%.
Okay,
yes.
so that's the example.
I think
right?
like everyone, if you go to like a cliff or something, you get like a feeling in your gut.
Yeah,
or something of just like
that's an instinctual response that's been passed on by the people smart enough not to fall off cliffs.
And there's, I don't know about
that's what it is. That's what we're saying.
But like I've never fallen off a cliff. I don't think it's from evolution from me being smart enough to not fall off a cliff at this point in my life.
No. I'm saying your ancestors were the people that didn't fall off cliffs. No, that's
what if they just weren't
around
talking. Cliffs? Like we live in a place that like didn't.
Well, evolution's just been happening so long. I think that it's mostly innate. or it's like reached everybody. I don't know.
It's weird to think
That's a
about
good
humans
question.
from such a long time ago. Like,
Yeah.
what if like my ancestry like never left South Texas, like
Yeah.
way back in the day?
No, that's
And there's just no cliffs.
Well, that's a good way to debunk snake detection theory.
No, snake detection theory is always around.
We're talking about
there's always snakes.
We're talking about the concept of snake.
Snakes
I see
are
what you mean.
everywhere.
I see what you mean.
Cliffs aren't everywhere.
We're debunking cliff detection theory.
Which is not a thing.
But we're postulating if it's maybe a thing,
It's not.
or if it could be a thing.
It's not.
Why not?
You think you're gonna
Why
come
couldn't
up
it
with
be?
a theory yourself right now based on another theory?
Cliff detection theory is the theory that we're afraid of heights because the people that were afraid of heights survived more and higher percentage than the people who weren't afraid of heights.
Just because snake detection theory exists, it doesn't mean like spider detection.
But the
height
concept
detection,
of it exists, right?
No.
Why not?
No.
I think I'm not gonna agree. I'm not gonna agree with snake detection theory.
I think you don't understand snake detection theory.
I started the episode with that. Like I came out the bat and said, "I'm confused. My brain is not."
Look, you're gonna get bit by a snake one day, and I'm gonna laugh.
What?
I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm gonna laugh.
Well, hopefully, I have kids by then.
What? You want your kids to be fatherless?
No, I'm just saying that evolutionarily, I'm trying to have.
I don't want your kids to not have snake detection.
I guess that's fair.
Hopefully, your partner has snake detection.
Definitely has snake detection theory. Yeah.
Good.
I don't even know what it is, but she's so much more practical brained than I am that I know she has this.
Like maybe your ancestors never encountered snakes.
Yeah, it's possible. Well, I'm also not saying I'm not afraid of snakes.
I'm not afraid of snakes.
Right.
But I'd be able to spot one out if I saw one.
Right. And we're using afraid as being like alert to them, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, this sounds a little bit like people are trying to make something more of a thing than it really is.
They're not.
If you can't get on board with cliff detection theory, then I think that this is all bullshit.
That's insane. That's an insane take.
I think in general, our instincts. Look, we have evolutionary. This is real. Evolutionary. We have.
You're talking about survival of the fittest at a certain point. That's what you're talking about.
That's what evolution is. It is
fine, but the snake detection theory is not just evolution.
It's not just that.
It's not just.
So
evolution.
what is it then?
That's why it's a different thing.
So how then?
It's the theory that snakes have helped humans visualize their visual sight is better, basically.
Right.
Alertness is just better.
Are you saying this over generations, or are you saying like just you could make your eyesight better by going and playing with snakes? You know what I mean?
I think both.
Don't point. I'm gonna clip this, please. Hey, AI or whoever is clip, Avery, whatever intern.
You can't see my eyes.
Clip this. This is ridiculous. This don't make that face at me.
I think maybe both.
You looked at the camera, but it was looking at me. You know what I mean? Like you did a John Krasinski at me. What the fuck? I don't like this. And this seems like a thing I would like.
Yeah, I thought you'd love this.
It's not developed enough for me yet.
It's so developed.
It's too early as a theory. Who are the leading? The Wikipedia is 2 paragraphs, and there's the references are 3 times as long as the Wikipedia entries. Why do we need so many references for so little information?
Because it's a theory that's concise.
What does that mean?
It's proven and concise.
Yeah, I really, in between episodes 2 and 3, I'll watch a video on snake detection theory and see if that helps me. But
I'm actually so down with
I think I failed this explained to me like I'm 5, actually. Or we both did.
Snakes were the first and most persistent predators of early mammals.
So we fear them the most?
Cliffs were not.
I'm
just so you know.
It was an example.
I feel like I have to keep
explaining this.
Yeah. Explaining to like 5.
Yeah.
Snakes ultimately endowed us with forward-facing eyes, for example. We could have eyes on the side of our heads.
Oh. That's an interesting thought. Yeah. That's all I got there. And that would have been when we were still primates, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Is it primates or primape?
8. I think ape is the Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is it or is it prime? Yeah, I don't.
No,
even
primape is definitely a Pokemon.
Got it.
Yeah, I just didn't know if they were different or not. By the way, thank you for the gift of Pokemon cards that you got me for my birthday.
Yeah, did you get anything good?
I did, yeah. As a matter of fact, it was nice of you to keep gifting me booster packs until I packed out.
Well, it was lucky that you got it on the first one. so I got to keep
so fast. I got my awesome illustration rare Charizard.
Yeah.
It's like $100
That's a
card.
Charmander.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's spelled espresso all over it, too.
That's fine. It's yours.
Well, yeah.
I don't feel ownership. If you got me, well, I guess it's a little different. I was gonna say if you got me a gift and I immediately fucked up that gift, would you feel bad? But I mean, I guess yeah, right. Obviously,
yeah. Hasn't that happened before?
That you fucked up a gift
No,
that I gave
you fucked up a gift I gave you.
That sentence doesn't even make sense.
Actually, no. I know what I'm thinking. Actually,
what are you thinking?
Okay, so I already know what you're gonna say. Last Christmas for the Secret Santa, I got a gift that people didn't really like, or not like everybody. It was in general like a bad gift consensus, right?
You got a bad gift?
No, I gave a gift.
I wouldn't say that, but okay.
You didn't think it was a bad gift? I didn't think it was a bad gift either. And it was like
I haven't even gotten my gift.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I haven't got my gift for the last 2 ones.
What's your gift this year?
It was Jose's albums, Taylor Swift albums.
Oh, he owes you Taylor Swift albums?
I mean, I don't have them.
What a time to be owed Taylor Swift albums. Those things is probably skyrocketing in price.
I'm not going to sell them.
You hold them?
I also bought a record player since then. So.
Really? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, shout out to Jose. Get Austin his Taylor Swift album. What's the other gift that you're owed?
Jeremy 2 years ago didn't go, so he was like at his house. I think he had COVID or something. So he got like a "What do you meme" thing.
Oh yeah,
and then also like a $20 like Riot Valorant thing or something. But I never got it.
I have "What do you meme" up there somewhere. Do you want it?
Well,
yeah. Here, hold on. Let me grab that for you real quick.
Okay, go ahead and grab it, and then I'll tell the story of pretty much why he didn't give it to me.
Sounds like he had COVID.
Well, I saw the gift that he had gotten, and I said, "This is a bad board game. I don't like it. Nor do I
don't like it either. That's why I'm gifting it to you."
Well, listen, I said, "I don't like it, nor do I want it. So for Christmas, you can just keep it and just give me, any Riot money." So
yeah, I see.
So happy birthday! I actually, instead of the Pokemon, here, give me the Pokemon cards back.
No, but
and here's your "What do you meme?" You're welcome.
This is this category of games is my least favorite of all games. The apples to apples category. As a matter of fact, apples to apples, my card.
They're card games.
Yeah, they are cards, but I wouldn't categorize it as like a poker like card game, like playing card game.
Yeah, you don't have to categorize a playing card game. It's a card game.
I'm the apples to apples.
You're holding a box of cards in your hands.
Yeah, I get that you play the game with cards, but it's a certain category of card game, is what I'm saying.
Name one card game that's not a playing cards that you like.
Wait, say again?
Name a card game that's not playing cards that you like.
Like Pokemon, for example.
That's trading
cards, not playing cards.
Okay,
playing cards is like poker cards.
Okay, then name one that's not trading cards, not playing cards.
Apples to apples?
You like apples to apples?
Oh, that I like.
Right.
Oh, good question. As long as the game involves cards. I guess I don't have one on top of my head. No, yeah, I get.
You don't like card games.
I like card games.
You like playing card games or trading card games. You don't like card game board.
Oh, sure, games. I'll take that. Yeah, that's fine.
That's what I was saying. That's a card.
I'd also just rather be specific. I don't like. What do you mean? I don't like Cards Against Humanity. Okay, no, I'm gonna list them. Okay. I don't like apples to apples. I probably like the closest, but I consider it the father of those games, so I don't like it. And then. There's got to be another one.
I feel like any game that has like a card that tells you what to do, you don't like it.
Really? Where are you getting this from?
You just named the most popular.
Well, those 3 are the ones I like. If it's a good card game,
No,
I
you
like
don't
it.
like those. I thought you said.
Well, I don't like those 3.
And you can't name one that you do.
Not off the top of my head.
Okay.
I just don't want to be closed-minded and not sound like I'm not open to like a different card game,
Sounds
like a
you
good
are
one.
close-minded.
Well, to these 3. Anyway, we're 2 tangents away at least, right? So first we're on cards.
I don't know, man.
What was before that? Christmas? Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sure.
And right,
You gave a bad gift.
Yeah. So I gave the Da Vinci little lockbox.
You give a puzzle.
To Dino.
Okay.
And Dino and Juan took it apart to get what was inside. Which we lost connection for a second. Well, good thing we have the Audacity.
No, I think we're fine.
You good over there?
We look
Okay.
fine.
Took it apart to get what was inside, and what was inside was a little paper that says, "I owe you like $80," because the price of the gift was like 40, and I think the price tag for the gift exchange was 120, which I thought was funny. My whole thing is I wanted to set up like a big scavenger hunt to get them to find the code.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Did you?
Well, I kind of started it.
Okay.
But I didn't really like create it all. It was just I was gonna go one thing after another
Right.
another. Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, I'm saying that's my bad. Like, hold on. Where's the? This is
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah, that one was like I should have done that. It would have been a lot funner.
So what is this? What were we talking about?
We were talking
Snakes?
about if you gave you a gift, or if we gave a gift, would we destroy it immediately? I don't even remember the snakes conversation.
So did you feel bad?
I felt like bad in the way that I would like wish I had followed through with my plan for the gift.
But you didn't. Okay, so that's a different.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
that kind of was like sad. That was like I thought the little thing is cool.
Sure. Yeah, I guess.
That was a little sad.
Okay. That's basically what I was kind of getting at, because I'm very like once it's yours, I don't really care. Like, what you do with it.
Right.
So
yeah,
that's where I'm
And
at.
what's the thing that sparked that thought again? What were you gifting me something?
The what do you mean?
Is that what it was? No, I thought that was a conversation that came later. Hold on a minute, folks. We've been talking for a couple hours here.
That you gave me, or someone that you give a gift, and I
Was
think
it
just
Wizard's
because
Chess?
it's like,
Did it start with Wizard's Chess? Oh, because my birthday. Let's get back
I don't
on.
know if that's what started
Is
all
it
this, but
Oh, okay. Well, the audience can tell us
if you won,
go visit us on.
if you
socials.
gave someone a lottery ticket and they won the lottery, would you feel any type of way?
Oh, I'd feel pretty awful.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm not gonna, dude. I mean, come on.
I wouldn't care at all. I'd
Really?
be so happy for them. Yeah.
I guess you have to put your brain in the perspective of like things happen a certain way doesn't mean they were any closer to happening a different way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
If you had
pretty
kept
hard to
it-
think about, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's super conceptual stuff. Like if you keep the lottery ticket, maybe you don't
wouldn't have
win.
won. Yeah,
exactly.
That's
It's a different universe, right? Yeah, I would feel crazy. Actually, that's funny
I
because
think it's pretty normal.
on
but
our for
yeah.
sure. And you're saying you'd have detachment to it, like this is yours.
Yeah, I wouldn't care at
and
all.
I mean, I think that's the whole like, gift giving thing. It's like you're really, this is.
I would feel
yeah.
way better because then my gift is like even way better than that. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
you
Like,
gave the best gift
ever
in history.
Exactly,
Yeah, no, I do like that. Where do you know where gift giving is on your
Probably
love
high.
languages? Is it high?
I don't know.
Like one of
I
the top
think-
two?
I mean, no, probably third, which is, not that high, but
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's pretty high.
I do like giving
fair.
gifts.
Okay. Funny story on this big list of possible things to talk about during the retreat. I have a couple lottery related questions actually. So here's one over here. Oh, I forgot you can't see when I'm scrolling over here. I might mirror my screen for
You
next episode.
you don't like the lottery.
I do not play the lottery. I think it's
You don't like
for
it.
a majority of people.
Would you rather we not have a lottery?
I don't know. Is it hurting anybody?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
maybe
pretty
it's like gambling, right?
I'm pretty neutral. I guess it kind of is. It
But do you
reinforces some
not
bad
like gambling?
behaviors. To me, my stance on that is a to each their own thing.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
me
okay
saying
with
like,
gambling as
"Hey, you
well.
shouldn't do
Yeah.
this. It's bad for you. Hey, you should." Like, I'm
Correct.
not
Yeah.
trying to do that. I don't know that I hate it. I eye roll
I
a
mean, the
little
one
bit.
thing that I don't like that like is like anyone can do is I don't like cigarettes. Like I think people shouldn't do that,
Yeah, right.
and that's really
And
bad
I
for
think there
people.
are some with cigarettes. There's some more immoral things kind of based on that, or kind of behind that.
Yeah, I
I
guess
think
so.
that you're marketing something that's proven to
Yeah, I guess
hurt
that makes
people.
sense. Yeah.
In a way, you can make that argument for other substances. I mean, you can die of caffeine. You know, you can have a caffeine. I mean, it's like way, way beyond what
I
people.
mean,
But
sugar is awful. Sugar's like a
yeah,
huge killer in this.
yeah. I mean, stuff like that it doesn't help your health, mortality, and stuff. But yeah, but the lot. I don't know if I hate it. I'm just kind of it's just a little eye rolly for me. The chances are so low. Of course, amazing. If you, I don't know what it is about. I feel like this is a man thing. Actually, every man believes they're gonna win the lottery for some reason.
It's like the same way every man thinks they can like land a plane.
Yeah,
Or, like,
yeah,
can-
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
If they had to survive against like some sort of jungle cat, they could or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super super interesting. If I ever played the lottery, I would do one of those like group, pots. So something that at
You
least
put in
helps.
$20. You don't have to think about it. If you win, whatever.
Yeah, for sure. But definitely no. Actually, opposite. I want to strategize, and obviously there aren't a lot of ways to strategize such a random thing, but there's a little bit of power in numbers as far as like coordinating. Like, hey, it's a group of 50 people. We each picked a different number. We're gonna split the pot. Like, you are kind of.
If you got 50 people to each pick numbers for a lottery, like let's say
Mhm.
like the what is it, like the Mega Million or whatever it is, where you
Mhm.
pick like 5 numbers or something.
Yeah.
There's no way any of y'all would have the same numbers, the 50.
No, yeah, I think that's the point, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like you wouldn't need to strategize. Like that's just gonna
No,
happen.
right, for sure. I'm just talking about going in with something that's gonna make the odds a little bit better. That's what I mean by strategy, which is just going in with a group.
Okay, I see.
But yeah, or I mean, I don't think there's any other ways you can really.
No, I feel like you can't
Hedge
even
your bets,
strategize.
right?
No, yeah, it's way too many odds. Like it's
It is, yeah, but
Yeah.
at least with the group, you're helping them. Fractionally, but you're helping it a little bit, and you're just taking away a little bit less prize. But if it's $1 billion pot, I mean,
how much do you need?
I don't need $1 billion.
Right. Yeah.
So, speaking of billion, no, I don't know if you wanna do
Oh
that,
yeah.
so.
Well, let's answer this question. Who would you tell if you won the lottery?
Yes, I think that's a fascinating question. Do you want to go first?
I don't think I'd tell a lot of people.
Yeah, right. What's the circle? that's my thing.
I think I tell my parents because I give them money,
Uh-huh.
and then I tell a couple of friends. I don't know. It's because it's like it's also like if I didn't tell you,
I know
and
I want to
then-
be in the. Well,
let's
sorry. Go
say
ahead.
let's say I didn't tell you,
Yeah.
and then I buy a house here in Austin,
Uh-huh.
and I stop working,
Yeah.
and blankety blank, whatever. Like
Yeah.
that, you're kind of like, what? Like what is?
For
You're
sure.
kind of confused, I imagine.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. It's odd.
Well, here's my strategy for that. It is odd. It is weird. Well, one strategy is I disappear. I go to Europe. Like no one ever sees me again.
You just don't talk to the friends.
But another thing is actually someone once asked me a long, long time ago what I would do if I won the lottery. And I mentioned I would like start something like a school or an organization. Just because I'm passionate about a lot of things, and it's like, oh, this is something to do with the rest of my life, right? So I think what I would do is start these things and just have that infinite supply of money. Like, wow, Guillermo's organization is he's got like an angel investor or something, and it just becomes super like, how is he doing it? And then that's your shell company.
That's kind of smart.
Yeah, that's your shell company for like, oh, like I'm making this money and whatever. Not that it's that important to keep up.
You still have to work. That's the bad part. Is like
for
working.
sure,
but
but
it's something you like to do.
I mean, if
yeah.
you build it enough, you can just do an Elon, and you don't really work. You just tweet.
it's
and,
work to get it off the ground, but yeah,
for sure, right? Or I hire someone to build a company for me. Man.
I guess
There's people.
you are
out there,
rich as shit. Yeah.
Right. That's all you need. But yeah, so so you would include a small group of friends, family, and small group of friends.
I think I'd have to.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think I would tell you.
Okay, I'll take it.
Like,
give me the number of friends: 3, 5, 8, 10, 12.
2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
How interesting. I'll take it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. I think.
And then I think if anyone else asks, I tell them I like inherited
Yeah.
this house or some money. Yeah.
No, for sure. There's also like, you can make shit up like, damn, I cashed out on this like stock thing just enough. I bought this house cash and
That's
that was
true.
it. I don't know. There's stuff.
I bought crypto secretly.
The thing that happens if you win the lottery and you don't want to be ostentatious about it, is that the word? You're just gonna be lying a lot.
Yeah.
I think for a minute, say I solo win the lottery, I think I don't tell anyone for a while, like just to see how it goes. Just live my life quietly for a bit, not have to worry about what I spend money
But you
on.
wouldn't like buy things?
I'd buy little things.
No way.
To the point where like, well, for a while.
I feel like
or like
I don't have I barely have any discipline now with my money.
Oh, that's fair, dude.
Where I'm like, if I won $1 billion, like
yeah,
I'd be like, okay, let me look at a house. Let me
actually be real. I think I'd be at risk for being one of those people that
loses.
is poor again. Yeah, like loses it all. Cause I'm super not.
Me too, maybe, but
money.
I think I would like have planned it that way. Like, dude, I would travel and like do all these things that I want to do.
Right,
and
for
now
sure.
I'm like, okay, now I'm like 50. I'm out of money or something like that. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, right. I guess that's
like,
fair. But also, like $1 billion is so
it'd be so
much
difficult
money.
to.
It would be a lot of money to spend.
Yeah, that's a difficult.
I don't know if I know enough.
People don't realize that.
Yeah, I don't know if I know enough things. I would have to research what to spend money on.
Definitely.
Like if I started now, I'd be like, I don't know. Well, I guess I'm gonna DoorDash some food and I'm gonna go buy an iPad. Like, like that'd be my
That's
first
true.
thing.
That's true. That's fair to most. Like, if I won the money now, I'd still live my life pretty normally for the next couple of days.
Yeah,
or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I totally would. I'd kind of keep going, and I'd be like writing notes about everyone I interact with. Like, well, this person wasn't very nice to me.
See, I feel like I'd tell you, and then I'd be like, "Do you want to come to Australia with me free of
Fucking
charge?"
sick, yeah.
Like I got you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's not another person who cares.
I think stuff like that too. Another big thing, I think a lot of people have the same thought, is immediately I'm buying somewhere for like my parents and older family to like retire and be able to go and live and not have to worry about stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd probably give them like a good amount of money of just like, here you go.
I don't know if I would. I hate to be a micromanager.
Would you give them
I don't know
$1 million?
I don't know if I would. Yeah, maybe like that amount, but
that's
I don't know.
A ton, like in terms of just like
it is
no everyday person, and that's
for sure.
nothing to a billionaire.
That's life changing
so
for most.
It's like
for most people. But I'm definitely trying to. I'm at this point again in practice. Who knows what happens, but thinking like I'm trying to provide experiences, not like gluttony and
sure. I think my
mean?
parents have earned the gluttony and like the here's just the money and you can choose your experiences. I wouldn't do that to anyone else. Yeah,
interesting.
I'd be like, come travel with me, or like come do this with me. I wouldn't be like, here's a lump sum of money.
So speaking of stuff like that, well, these are both money related, right? I don't know if you want to get off the lottery topic or if you have anything else. But just I thought this was an interesting trio of questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking about the other day. I really like living in Austin. It'd be hard for me to want to feel good about moving anywhere else in Texas. And then moving outside of Texas, there's just so many pros and cons to way it's like Austin seems to work for me. Is there an amount of money that I'm thinking lump sum for you to move out of Austin? And let's say you have to stay somewhere in Texas.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know. It would have to be a lot of money.
I was going to say, everyone's going to have a number, right? Is it in the
yeah.
millions? Is it,
No, probably not that high.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, same thing. I like Austin in terms of Texas cities. And outside of Texas, it would be tough.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd rather go to like England or something than live there for years if I'm gonna leave. Or
Well, then let's
something.
say just to leave Austin. Oh, the reason I said Texas is because I feel like that makes the money higher. Like my number probably goes lower if I get to live somewhere cool.
For sure, I agree. Yeah,
But I guess you have to think about the cost of living in the other place. So I don't know.
yeah, it'd probably be like enough to get a home there,
Yeah, right, exactly.
and then I would also have to have a job or something. So
Right.
it would just be like, I don't know, $500,000.
Oh, I was gonna say over 500,000.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I think I'm similar, but I don't know. I might hold out for $1 million. I mean, if somebody offers me, say, $700,000, that's obviously life-changing money to me. So
Yeah,
it would
for
be
sure.
like, well, yeah, I'll go live in Brownsville and buy a condo on the beach,
Yeah,
and I'll work and do other shit. But let me at least have that.
there's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a big life change though too, and a lot of things. There are a lot of things I love. The thing about me living in Austin now is that I love the arts community here, and that's so specific to the way I want to live my life.
Yeah, your life just changes completely.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was an interesting question. How much money would it take you to go back to working Monday through Friday in the office, 9 a.m. to 5 a.m.?
To 5 p.m.
And I'm talking salary. How much salary per year?
To go back in office, I don't know. It's gonna be weird because kind of given saying how much I do make now or like
Not necessarily, right? I'm just saying how much more
I don't know, 80.
to go. See, I think mine is higher.
Yeah,
To go back to work full time Monday through Friday at an office.
yeah.
Like I know I sound spoiled right now, but just what I'm starting to like kind of become accustomed to, and like, hey, this is work-life balance. More people should strive to this.
I agree, it's tough, but
I think I'm closer to 6 figures
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
Of course, it depends on what you're doing. Of course, it depends on a lot of things. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like life is expensive right now. Like
that's true.
like yeah, if you're asking me to sacrifice that much,
yeah, maybe 6 figures.
if you're asking me to give up that much flexibility of my life, then you need to pay me.
Yeah,
I think.
I agree.
Okay, yeah. But
Okay,
good
segment today. More money talk. This week in
Yeah.
Billionaire. Do you have a sound clip for us, Guillermo?
I do, trying this one out. I might have used it before. Is it this one?
He is that big brain with greater ambition. Techno king billionaire, he's on a mission. Yeah, PayPal, Tesla, Neuralink, and Tuck. Open AI, SpaceX, his man can't be stopped. Partner.
So long.
I did not listen to that before I before I queued it up as our This Week in Billionaire.
This week in Billionaire, a segment where we talk about news about billionaires.
That's right. That's what we do.
Do you want to go first?
No.
No? Okay.
That's fine.
News I read this week. Which
Yeah, by the
you're
way, it's
listening
November
to
4th.
right.
So
News I read a while ago. Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez
yeah.
are on pace to become billionaires soon. And Taylor Swift doesn't surprise me, right? She's doing her huge tour of all of her music and she's
Yeah.
huge. Selena Gomez as a billionaire, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Does she have some?
she has
like,
to have
lines?
I think she has a makeup thing.
Okay,
which
yeah.
makes sense. But damn, makeup must be huge. Like if you're a big star like that. Like I know the Jenners or whatever her name is, Kylie, I think.
Yeah, that's how some of that stuff happened. I mean, that's
Rihanna has her Fenty line. Or
well,
whatever like
even
that.
thinking about like Jay-Z, right? Like that was a big part of kind of diversifying his income, right? Like
sure.
he had some.
Diddy.
Yeah.
has,
What does Diddy have?
He has like the Sean Combs line of clothes
yeah.
and stuff, and
so I feel like
he just also
yeah.
diversified. He had like he owned the
Yeah. Sometimes I forget, like it's not like weird people. Like we're like I think you're a little more normal than me, but like sometimes I forget when you're looking at the general mass population, I forget like, oh, this is what people really like, or this is what people really do, and like that's also changing so much with like younger generations.
Yeah,
but
that's
thinking
true.
like yeah, like you said, this many people are buying like these.
It's just
products.
surprising. Like she's a good actress and a good musician or whatever, but it is like $1 billion is a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, and let me just have my Bernie Sanders moment. The gap between a billion and everyone else is just getting bigger and bigger, which almost in a way makes it easier to become a billionaire these days. You know, it's just more money's being concentrated to like fewer amount of people. So it's kind of, and then also inflation. It's like $1 billion doesn't, obviously it's way too much money, but it's not the amount it used to be. It probably used to be impossible to become a billionaire at one point in time. I'm talking modern, like not modern day, but like, you know, post whatever industrial revolution.
Oh, okay.
There was probably a point where it would have been mathematically impossible to become a billionaire, and there was probably a switch over to like, wow, now there's enough of a market, there's enough of circulating currency, there's enough of whatever that it's possible to reach this number. And then from then on, it's just gotten we've continued beyond that line. Yeah, it's XXX, right? But all that to say, yeah, congrats to Selena Gomez.
Yeah, and if you're single, Selena, hit me up.
Is that what this is about?
I
is Selena Gomez single?
I think so. I mean, I don't know her personal.
I don't know that much about Selena Gomez.
I will just say I'm into her. I'm down. If she wants to hit me up,
yeah,
I'll risk it all.
Well, she's gonna be a billionaire, so
yeah,
I imagine.
And I'm gonna be the best classical music artist of all time.
That's. I bet she loves the like classic guy. Did you know she's from Grand Prairie, Texas?
I did. Yeah,
I didn't. Did you know she was born in 1992?
I did. Yeah,
I didn't know that either. Well, that's very interesting. And then I forgot I was going to ask something about Selena Gomez, but we can go back to it. Yeah, Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift. Welcome to the.
Yeah, congrats to them.
To the billionaire thingamabob. I don't really have. So I just pulled up an article. Global billionaire tax could yield $250 billion annually. Study says, which
will never happen. Cool. Fun news you just read.
Yeah, this was actually news from yesterday. How do you feel about taxes?
Pro, I guess.
Okay, pro. Yeah, you thinking like a sliding scale?
Yeah, a scale of when you make more money, you pay more money. I think that's what we have now, right?
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. What about?
That makes sense.
Government spending.
I mean, anti.
Oh, okay.
Or just like what they're spending it on and what they're choosing to allocate.
That's always.
I would prefer different things, but
that's always a conversation. Well, that's it for me for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything. Yeah. You think there's not ever going to be a billionaire tax?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
A good one.
It's really interesting. A lot of like people, like, you know, for example, Joe Rogan and I've heard other people talk about moving to Texas to kind of escape some heavier California state taxes and stuff. You think that's ever going to change in Texas?
It'd be tough, but maybe.
Texas is so hard to wrangle because
there's
it's so
4 states that don't have state income tax.
I don't remember, but it's a handful for sure.
I thought it was 4.
Yeah, a handful being like 1 to 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
It depends on the thing.
I think they're 10.
I can hold like 20 pencils in my hand.
Okay, well it's 10, so I guess that's still a handful. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. I did research this. I feel like I'm not good at finding the.
I see 8 or 9.
I see 8. Alaska, Florida, Nevada, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, and Wyoming are states with no income taxes.
I'm so confused. Did they add more?
Oh yeah, maybe some got rid of it. Well, anyway, I'm barely starting to accept that I may never own a house, so that's, you know.
Yeah,
it's all good.
You could rent a house forever.
You know, that's probably going to become the reality for most
A lot of
Americans.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, for most. The paradigm is shifting.
Let's get out of this and get into the tournament.
I'm sad now. What's our tournament today?
Conspiracy
Austin?
Corner.
Oh my
It
gosh.
is
Oh, hold on. Say that again.
Conspiracy Corner.
No, hold on. What? I can't see my whole soundboard is the issue. Okay, one more time.
Conspiracy Corner.
Oh, there it is. I think it just has a delay.
Why is there no?
The whistles?
Yeah.
I think we have to wait for the whistles. I didn't clip it. One more. This is the whole. Oh,
That's the only part we need, I think.
I'll fix it for the next episode.
Yeah, Conspiracy Corner, the tournament.
We're
today.
50 minutes in.
Yeah.
Holy
let's get
shit!
Let's get to the tournament.
Okay. yeah, tournament.
What is it?
Oh, it's up here somewhere. This is Best Secret Society, which we've already alluded to some of these.
Best Secret Society. You might have to do the heavy lifting on a lot of these.
Don't worry. You talk and I'll Wikipedia. Or are you just gonna go down the list?
No, I'll do this one the right way. First matchup, we have the Freemasons versus Oracle of Delphi. So we're gonna turn them into these secret societies and come up with the best one. So the first ones are Freemasons versus Oracle of Delphi.
Yeah, depending on who you ask, Freemasons might be the Hershey's effect here, right? This is a fraternal.
I have a different Hershey's.
Oh, really? Illuminati?
Yeah.
Yeah. Depending on who you ask, me or Austin. Yeah, it's a series of fraternal organizations that date back to the 14th century. And this actually started with local guilds of stonemasons. It actually, masonry refers to stonemasons. I used to know more about kind of how it started and why it started. I'm not really going to get into that. I'm just going to say that this one blew up a lot because a lot of, like I mentioned in the last episode, a lot of prominent figures throughout history happen to be Freemasons, like some of the founding fathers. So it does get embedded into sometimes principles that guide like documents like the Constitution. I want to say that like freedom and liberty and stuff are Masonic principles, and that's where like some of that happens. I also feel like, who was that guy that wrote, oh shoot, man, I wish I was better at history. He wrote like some like letter, hold on, right, precursor to the Constitution.
Hamilton?
No, it was like this thing. Oh man, I'm so bad at history, bro. I don't know. He wrote this document, and that was talked about like, liberty and freedom and individuality.
Hamilton.
It wasn't Hamilton, man. Or what was it called? Hamilton document?
Oh, Thomas Jefferson.
No, man. It was some other guy. I'll find it later. But anyway, that document. I believe that guy was either a Freemason or got a lot of his principles from it. Anyway, they're everywhere.
Eye for an eye.
That's Jesus.
Hammurabi or whatever his name is.
Hammurabi.
Eye for an eye.
I thought that was Jesus.
You thought Jesus was eye for an eye?
Yeah. Oh no, that's
just Google
sorry.
eye for an eye.
Jesus has turned the other cheek.
No shit.
I don't think that eye for an eye is really what I'm getting at.
No,
here.
I don't think so either. I was making a joke, but you
Wait a
you
minute.
thought it was Jesus.
Eye for an eye is a commandment in the book of Exodus, so it is from the Bible.
It's Hammurabi, man.
Oh! The earliest use of this principle appears in the Code of Hammurabi, which predates the Hebrew Bible.
Thank you.
Okay.
Fucking moron.
It has nothing to do with Freemasonry. We're going on way too long because this episode's going to be an hour and a half, and we should be being shorter with the episodes.
Jesus was petty. Okay, what's the
Jesus, what do
Oracle
I do
of
if my
Delphi?
neighbor stabs me in the eye? Well, obviously. Yeah, Oracle of Delphi.
Sorry, Delphi.
Hold on, I have to close my snake
You're
detection
close.
theory
You're
tab.
clicking
Can
so
you
many
can you
things.
believe that was the same episode? Hold on, Oracle of Delphi Society. I wish I give me the fucking cliff notes, man. The Oracle of Delphi was nope, that's not it.
Oh my god.
Hold on. It's an ancient Greek society. It's not around anymore. What was the Oracle of Delphi known for?
That's what they want
It's
you to
also like a
think.
place. I got nothing else. It's an ancient Greek society.
Yeah, I'll vote for them.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I want Freemasons to move on.
Well,
though.
use your possession, man.
Are you serious? You're gonna make you? I said no words about the Oracle of Delphi.
They sound mysterious and cool.
What? Are you really gonna make me use possession?
I don't know, man. You don't have to.
Do you want me to? Will it help you if I say something about the Oracle of Delphi?
Yeah, I think it would.
They were involved in the slave trade.
Vote them through.
You're crazy. You're absolutely insane. Fine, I'll use possession for Freemasonry. That was way too easy.
Play the music. Okay, end the music.
I thought this was the one that I clipped.
Okay. Next up, we have Priory. Priory?
Oh, are we going
Priory
there? Priory of Sion.
of Sion / the Catholic Church versus Knights Templar.
Yeah. So funny story. These are both from that get alluded to in the Da Vinci Code. So let me go ahead and I just need to read this so we can go through them all. The Priory of Sion is a fraternal organization founded in France, 1956, in his by Pierre Plantrat in his failed attempt to create a prestigious non-chivalric order. Dan Brown uses this in the Da Vinci Code. I believe in the books and the movie, the Priory of Zion knows the information behind where to find the Holy Grail and what the Holy Grail is. So that's it. It's kind of like I wouldn't call it a like anti like Catholic movement, but it's definitely kind of rooted in that I don't know, messiness of all of that. The Holy Blood and the Holy Grail. Unaware. Oh, hold on a minute. That's Priory of Sion. You have any questions about it? Maybe that'll help me.
No, I have 0 questions.
What the hell? And then the Knights Templar are very much related to the Priory of Sion. This was a military order of the Catholic faith. It was one of the wealthiest and most popular military orders in the West. So this is less kind of a secret society. I do believe there are a lot of conspiracies surrounding the Knights Templar. I think this was going around during the time where there's a lot of bad stuff happening in the Catholic Church. Knights Templar and their distinctive white mantles with a red cross were among the most skilled fighting units of the Crusade. So there were Crusaders. They were.
This is like the Sept in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, for sure. They were the people spreading Christianity through force.
I'm voting for them.
The Knights Templar?
The Knights Templar.
Okay, cool. We'll go with the Knights Templar. Have we come across a secret society yet that you would want to be a part of?
The Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar. So that's your favorite so far.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Okay, Knights Templar. Okay, next matchup.
Illuminati versus. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Sorry. Hold on.
I'm about to butcher this society.
I also have to. You know what I can do?
Tiandihui and Hongmen.
Yes, which I believe was a Chinese fraternal organization. So Chinese fraternal organization, and historically a secretive a secretive folk religious sect.
You're drunk.
With power. In the vein of the Ming loyalists White Lotus sect of Tiandiao's ancient
We may have taken
organization.
too long on the bullshit before.
I'm so sorry. You want to just go through them?
I'm gonna vote for the Illuminati on this one.
Well, okay. So the Illuminati are one of the most
Well known in the West.
Well known in the West. You can tell I'm spacing out. Like I'm like, but this is gonna be so challenging. I'm only halfway through my espresso.
You're just Googling like crazy.
There's a lot with these. I spent a whole day.
Well, I'm glad we're gonna take 10 minutes going through all.
I spent a whole day researching all these, but the thing is, it's so much information.
The Illuminati control everything. Anything that like you think might happen, people joke that it's the Illuminati.
Yeah, I will say it's probably one of the less legit ones. Is that like, is there proof that they even exist?
Do you think once I become the most successful classical music artist, that they'll invite me to the Illuminati?
They surely will. Yeah. No,
that'd be pretty
Yo-Yo
cool.
Ma for sure is in
Would
the
you like
Illuminati.
me to
shout me out? Yeah.
Get you in the Illuminati?
I would love to be.
My plus
I would
one.
love to be invited to the Illuminati.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. By the way, what do you call someone who's a part of the Illuminati?
Go ahead.
No, I'm asking.
I think you do.
I said it like a joke, but I don't have a punchline. Illuminatist and illuminated.
Illuminated.
Let's just play D&D for the next 4 episodes. I have a weird
theme month. D in December.
Holy shit! We're doing that. That is the most brilliant idea you've ever had.
So no drunk December this year.
That's fine. Remember 2 years ago when I took a shot of beer every minute?
Yeah,
for
I did
an
that
hour?
for a little bit, for
That's
20 minutes.
crazy.
At the tap out.
To think, I don't think I could do that now. Which is why we're playing D in December.
D in December.
That's really fun. That's a great idea.
That might be our best name of all time.
That's super good.
Yeah.
Okay. Illuminati moves on?
Yeah, Illuminati moves on, and the last matchup is the Rothschilds versus the Cult of Mithras.
Yeah, this one is one that I really wish I had more prepared because well, okay, let me say one thing. This can be a problematic conspiracy theory. Because it is how can I say that? People claim that it sometimes is an anti-Semitic movement. The Rothschilds. The Rothschilds is actually a very I believe wealthy, powerful family. But they have been linked to. Oh man, I just wish I had the right stuff.
I mean, it makes sense if you're like super like. It
Yeah.
feels like a lot of these. I mean, you know, a lot of them are religious, like motivated, but a lot of them are like, we want us to be the people, and the people that we don't like, we don't want them around.
That's exactly what one of these is. But this one is interesting because it makes its way into a lot of other like conspiracies. But let me go ahead and just say this is an age-old theory and myth that a single European banking family has the power to control world events. Of course, let me just say again that
I understand that.
Yeah, they're a European Jewish family,
right?
And this, I will say again that this conspiracy does tend to have anti-Semitic roots, and has been a vehicle to promote different forms of hate in some ways. But it's a pretty it's just made its way into a lot of things you probably don't realize, like where does this come from, where is this, why is even like stereotypes, even like weird, like this is all kind of ties into that, as well as some modern American conspiracy theories about like our banks and other stuff like that too.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah.
And then the Cult of Mithras.
And and that's here, let me look that one up. This is a Roman mystery religion centered on the god Mithras. Here's the interesting thing. Actually, this is a good honorable mention shout out. It was inspired by the Iranian worship of Zoroastrian divinity, which is a really interesting. Zoroastro is a really interesting religious figure that actually inspired a character in Mozart's The Magic Flute, which we talked about last episode. Oh man, Zoroastro or Mozart? But there's a lot of mystery surrounding them. Again, if you watch the History Channel, this is something they'll do like episodes on and stuff like that. This is one of those that has like different initiation and rituals kind of surrounding this things that kind of historians like uncovered and stuff. It is a cult and was popular throughout the western half of the Roman Empire way back in the day. Mithraism is viewed as a rival of early Christianity, which I also think is interesting because Zoroastrianism is also noted as a precursor of Christianity. It's really interesting when you take the Christian religion and just religions in context of like history, and you just realize that it's like they're so similar to organizations and cults, and then also texts, like viewing like religious text as a form of literature. I feel like when I started to do that made religion all kind of make sense to me.
I think definitely, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, the cult, it's an ancient Roman society.
I kind of like them. I would vote for them.
Okay, yeah, we'd do that over the Rothschilds.
Yeah. So then in the semifinals, do you have any honorable mentions before?
No, I guess Zoroastrianism was more of a religion, not a secret society. Oh, shout out actually to my fraternity, which is the oldest secret music organization.
What does secret mean in that sentence?
It means we have certain things that we're not allowed to share with someone who's not a brother.
So just fraternity.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay. Well, not all fraternities have secret aspects to them.
No, I think they all do.
That's innate to the definition of fraternity.
I think that's innate to what has now become the modern day fraternity.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So it's a fraternity.
Got it.
Yeah. Which was founded by a lot of people who were Masons. So people have said that a lot of our stuff could possibly have come from like secret Masonic stuff.
And y'all sing little songs.
Okay, man. We do sing songs.
Yeah, it's a music.
It's good stuff.
Frat.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's fun times.
Okay, next up we have the Freemasons versus Knights Templar.
I think Knights Templar is cool. I know it's your favorite. I think I go Freemasons. It's one of the strongest. It's one of the stronger ones for me. It's just.
I will not be using my possession. So
okay, yeah. You just wanted to be able to say that.
It's fine.
Okay, Freemasons.
Then we have Illuminati versus Cult of Mithras.
I lean towards Illuminati.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, cool.
And in the finals, we have the Freemasons versus the Illuminati.
A tough one. I think the Freemasons is a little more real. I think the Illuminati is a little bit. They're both very similar in some ways. Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about this one? Oh no.
I think you should play the music.
For what?
For the Illuminati.
I was maybe just gonna give it to you.
Okay, then give it to me. Then I'll take
it. Freemasons. I guess Mozart was a Freemason.
And he's kind of like a nobody at this point.
So what?
Like, who knows about Mozart?
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sad that Illuminati still won.
That's right.
Well, fuck.
Well, I'll be in them at some point, so I had to.
Done.
You know what I mean?
I think the one I would want to join is Freemasons, and I guess I still have time.
I don't think you'll ever
be a Freemason.
Yeah,
it'd be cool.
You can be my +1 in the Illuminati
because they get a +1.
Well, I'll get a +1.
Okay.
Yeah. but I don't think you'll be able to join. Did you want me to join the Freemasons and
No,
sort of
what do
invite
you mean? What does that even?
I'm just saying, like, I could get into one of these. I don't feel like you could. So
What?
to
What
speak.
is? They're two different organizations. They probably have different requirements.
I can
It's such a
join
blanket
I can join
statement.
different organizations.
I don't
So
even
I'm
know.
versatile.
I guess so. Me
Yeah.
too. You made a face.
I don't know, man.
Okay. Well, yes, I would love to be your +1 if you join the Illuminati and or the Masons.
Okay.
Actually, maybe you can only be in one.
Well, yeah, I'd probably have to choose.
Yeah.
So.
Shut the. You're so nonchalant about this. Well, yeah. Hey, yeah. Please research any of these, y'all, if you think they're interesting. I know we kind of sped through it. We talked for a long time. I'm excited for next episode.
Do you have
'cause I
any
don't know what's
plugs or
gonna happen.
shout outs?
Yeah, please follow me at the Great Gia, GUILLE on Instagram and Twitter. Please follow Tournament Style on TikTok. Again, if you follow me, I'll share. If you're more of an Instagram person, I'm sharing a lot of our clips, but most of our content is going to live on TikTok, and I am trying to be better about making some fun video clips. So please follow us, like, and subscribe. Austin, passing it to Austin for all that stuff.
You can find more from me at Austin A. Garza on Twitter and Instagram. And like Guillermo said, please follow the Tournament Style social medias as well. Tournament Style podcast. Just look us up. And yeah, if you enjoyed, please rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast. That's how we grow here.
And stay tuned for D in December.
Sure, in a couple months.
Yeah.
In December coming up. We'll be back next week with another Conspiracy Corner podcast on this retreat that we're at.
And Austin, I'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Bye.